I've officially gone back in time at Disney World. Which means no Genie Plus. So is it actually possible to do everything you want without using Genie Plus? Disappear, Genie. Let's find out. Lately, optimizing your experience at Disney World and having the best day ever is often tied to technology, specifically Genie Plus. Now, Genie Plus is a program on your My Disney Experience app that you can purchase for a date-based fee that will allow you to skip select attractions here at Walt Disney World. Now, there are 3 different versions of Genie Plus. There's Genie, which is the free version. This is where you can find a tip board of the best times to ride certain attractions. And then the Genie Plus, which is a date-based fee. We've seen it anywhere from $15 to $29. Again, that fee is all dependent on capacity and how busy the park is. But it will allow you to skip the lines for select Disney World attractions. And then there's individual Lightning Lane, which is an additional fee on top of your Genie Plus fee for some of those e-ticket attractions like Rise of the Resistance, Flight of Passage. Well, today I am here at Hollywood Studios, and I'm going to use my knowledge both as a Disney expert and as an AllEars cast member to not use Genie Plus, just to do every single thing I can here. I'm talking about rides and shows without using Genie Plus. Let's go. As we begin our rope drop adventure, we're gonna head to Rise of the Resistance. Now, rope dropping Hollywood Studios, you can do it a couple different ways. If you're able to grab a Genie Plus or individual Lightning Lane for Rise of the Resistance, then obviously we recommend you rope dropping Slinky Dog Dash. But if you're not using Genie Plus, definitely recommend Rise of the Resistance as your rope drop situation, because that will be the longest line you have to wait in at Hollywood Studios, as well as you want to do it as early as you can, because you never know if it'll break down. It is one of the most technologically advanced rides possible. You're probably at all of Disney World. So don't miss out on your opportunity. If you want to ride the ride, definitely ride it as early as you can. So that way, in case it breaks down, you don't want it to break down, because then you'll miss out on it. Then you'll be bummed out. We have made it to Galaxy's Edge. Now, early entry happened this morning, and I'm very curious to see. Oh, there's a big crowd in front. Was the ride down for early entry? Okay, if the ride was down for early entry, this could work out in our favor. The ride does look like it's temporarily closed based on your. I checked the My Disney Experience app, and it looks like the ride is temporarily closed, which could really mess with our rope dropping plan. We hear some yelling in the back as if maybe they're gonna reopen it and they're getting people pumped up, but it's 8:37 at this point, and which I think this has been closed down for all of early entry. So this could mess up some stuff for us. So they have made the announcement that Rise of the Resistance is still closed down. It's been closed down for all of early entry and now rope drop, which definitely puts a little bit of a damper on our situation. I don't feel like, I'll keep an eye on it, but I don't feel like sitting around for 10 to 20 minutes hoping to be the first person, because rope dropping, that time is so valuable. So we're gonna head to Toy Story Land to head up Slinky Dog Dash. Let's go. A big thing to remember when you are rope dropping isn't just the first attraction that you ride that day. Rope dropping is a period of time within the entire morning. So it could be anywhere from 8:30 from park open, which is today was 8:30 until potentially 10:30, depending on crowds and capacity. Or if it's a crazy busy day, rope drop could literally be for 30 minutes. Once everybody gets to their first attraction, then wait times have skyrocketed. So let's head to Slinky Dog Dash, maybe hop on that real quick, then we'll check on Rise of the Resistance to see if it has reopened at that point. The standby line, it's already back here, but it's moving pretty consistently. So the posted wait time is 70 minutes. First thing in the morning, Disney kind of has to estimate, what the actual rope dropping lines will be, what the estimated times will be. So oftentimes it could be longer or shorter. It's a pretty long line, but it's moving pretty consistently. So I'm hoping that this is just a guesstimate. 70 minutes is just a guesstimate, but either way, we're timing it out. We'll see what happens. Now, Slinky Dog Dash is a family-style coaster with 2 launches that basically puts you on the back of Slinky Dog, and it takes you kind of around a Hot Wheels track right in Andy's backyard. Now, this is probably one of Hollywood Studios' most popular attractions between Rise of the Resistance and now this, because it's a thrill ride not only for everyone one, but also it has the Toy Story Land theming, which is one of the newer attractions here at Hollywood Studios. I'm about 10 minutes away from actually hopping on the attraction, and right now Tower of Terror is a 13-minute wait. 13 means that it is a walk-on. There is a 0-minute wait. So I'm hoping that I can quickly get on this attraction and then walk as quickly as I can to Tower of Terror, because that ride is definitely going to get a line later on today. So let's see if we can make that happen. Oh, we're so close, so close. Got a friend in me. All right, just got off Slinky Dog Dash as our first rope drop attraction of the day. Not bad. And that was about 36 minutes. So it said a 70 to 80 minute wait. It was only about 36 minutes. So not a bad way to start off rope drop. Obviously, Rise of the Resistance is it's like at 160 minutes already. So we're definitely gonna wait for that for the end of the night. But I did notice Tower of Terror was a 13-minute wait while we were waiting in line. I'm pretty sure Tower of Terror is going to be the lowest wait time happening right now. So we're going to make our way over there. It's a little bit of a zigzag, but you know, when you don't have the luxury of paying for a Genie Plus or Lightning Lane, you're going to have to maybe hustle just a tad to do everything that you want to do. As we make our trek to Tower of Terror, let's talk about strategy just for a second. The best times to ride your must-do attractions are, or maybe do any of the attractions, are either early in the morning or later in the evening. So my goal right now is to hit as many rides as I can before things get to an unreasonable level. I'm thinking, based on how the wait times are looking right now, I'm thinking we can keep this up until maybe about 11:30, maybe noon if we're really pushing it. And that's when we're going to take a little bit of a break. That's when we're around from noon to 4 o'clock, even sometimes 5 o'clock. That's when wait times are going to be at their absolute highest, their peak times. That's when you maybe grab a bite to eat. You meet some characters. You go see some live entertainment, go see some shows. We've got a bunch of shows to see today as well, because we're doing all rides and shows today. All the things that you would need Genie Plus for. All right, we have made it to the Hollywood Tower Hotel, the Tower of Terror. The line basically starts right at this entrance gate where that it splits off between Standby and Lightning Lane. The posted wait time is 45 minutes. Which walk on to 45 minutes I knew was going to happen, but it's still, checking all the wait times, it is still the shortest wait in the park other than Alien Swirling Saucers, which we can do at any other time that's not rope drop, because it's a carnival ride. Sorry, Fry Bucket. Now, the Hollywood Tower Hotel, aka the Tower of Terror, is a drop tower attraction that puts you right in the middle, or I guess drops you right in the middle of an episode of The Twilight Zone. What's pretty cool about this is that it's not just dropping you, it's actually pulling you down quicker than the weight of gravity. It gives you this weightless feeling, which is pretty cool. And the drops are randomized, so you never know how many times you're going to go up or down. Again, giving you that eerie feeling of being in The Twilight Zone. Stinking love that attraction, man. It is so thrilling and it's so fun, and just because of that randomizer, you never know how many times you're going to go up or down, so the ride feels different every time. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, Twilight Zone might be a little bit dated, but for some of people who loved, I guess, MGM Studios, like OG MGM Studios, Hollywood Studios, like, it's just very nostalgic, so I love that. But we are trucking along this morning for rope drop. I think we can probably hit one more rope drop attraction. Now, currently I'm coming here in late March 2023, which means that Rock and Roller Coaster is still currently down for refurbishment. So that will be the one ride we do not get to do today. Oh, that is, hopefully we get through everything with, without using Genie Plus. But that will be the one attraction that we're literally not allowed to do today because it's just not open. Because it's still pretty early, I'm nervous to start going to see shows and different things like that. So this might be our last attraction before we go catch a show, or maybe grab a bite to eat, or maybe do an experience. So let's grab this. Let's grab Mickey's Runaway Railway. Let's do this. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is inspired by the new Mickey shorts. It's a trackless ride that takes you along all of the different shorts that have recently come out with this new Mickey and Minnie Mouse brand, this new interesting 2D brand. You actually break through the movie screen and enter one of these shorts. You hop aboard a train with Goofy and, well, things don't go as planned. As much as I miss Great Movie Ride, which is the attraction that used to be here that took you through a tour of movies like Tarzan and gangster movies and Gone with the Wind. But I really like the fact that they've turned the Chinese theater into a theater where Mickey is premiering its next short. So you can see all the posters along the wall here in the Chinese theater right before you enter the pre-show, which is one of my new favorite pre-shows. I know it's a hot take, but this is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is one of my favorite pre-shows, as well as Enchanted Tales with Belle. Those are my two favorite pre-shows. Hot take. Alright, we're out of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, but now the lines are starting to get pretty crazy. I think it's time to, when I say slow down, I don't mean slow down, because we still have to go from place to place kind of quickly. But we're going to hit some of these shows now. We're going to save some of the attractions for later on in the evening. We're going to hit some shows. Now it is still listed as Disney Junior Dance Party on this giant sign, but it is not the Disney Junior Dance Party that was around before the pandemic. It is now Disney Junior Play and Dance. That is more DJ oriented, a much shorter show, and lots of show times throughout the entire day. Now this will actually be my first time seeing Disney Junior Play and Dance, just because I never really have a reason to, because I don't typically travel with small ones here to the park yet. If you know, you know. But I actually used to be a part of the original Disney Junior Dance Party show, and that's where there were two singers who invited characters from your favorite Disney Channel, from your favorite Disney Junior shows, like Vampirina, Doc McStuffins, and Lion Guard. So I'm curious to see what this version is going to be. I know it's very DJ oriented. They bring out characters. I'm curious to see what kind of structure there is to it. So Disney Junior Play and Dance is literally a 10-minute show, and it's very similar to Disney Junior Dance Party, except it's much shorter. There's no singing. It's just one DJ host. Definitely great for the younger ones. And it is short enough that the adults who have to sit on the floor, obviously they won't be in pain for too long because it's only 10 minutes. And there are benches in the back. If you would like to, if you can't sit down on the floor, you can sit on some benches in the back. And because it is only 10 minutes, I asked if I was able to stand in the back because I didn't want to get in the way of any of the kiddos. And they were like, yeah, absolutely, no worries, just stand in the back, just make sure you're all the way up against the wall. So, yeah, great for younger ones, lots of fun. All right, now we're going to go see, now it looks like the next Frozen Sing-Along Celebration show is in 5 minutes, so I'm going to see if we can make this show happen. It's 11:25. Running in at 11:30. Let's see what happens. Wow, the 11:30 show is full. While we're here next to Frozen, we're gonna actually hop into Vacation Fun. Then we'll probably try for the noon, either Beauty and the Beast or Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. Both of those shows have shows at noon. So Vacation Fun is an animated short with Making Mini. This short is exclusive to Hollywood Studios. There are some clips of other shorts that you can see actually, from the other shorts. It's a little bit of a montage, but there is some original material within it as well. It is definitely a way just to get out of the heat, watch a quick video, a lighthearted video, and sit in some nice comfy theater seats. But I just look at these seats. Look what they've done to these theater seats to make them more Making Mini short style. I love it. What a cute movie. But I love at the end, after when you get out of these, I love when you get out of the attraction of the movie, these fun little photo ops. Vacation Fun is definitely a cute movie. I always forget how cute it is. It is usually not on my must-do list just because it is a short that is similar. It's like a montage of the Mickey shorts you can find on Disney Plus. But it is still pretty cute. I've decided that I'm going to do the Indiana Jones noon show, but I'm going to grab a quick drink because this is one of the only places you can actually grab a drink and drink it inside the stadium-like theater. So I'm gonna go grab a drink from Oasis Canteen and then hop in line. And I got the Long Lost Island, which is Tito's Handmade Vodka, Bacardi, Superior Rum, Hendrick's Gin, Triple Sec, Sweet and Sour, Sprite, and Wild Berry, served with a souvenir glow cube. Now for the Indiana Jones stunt show, we are going to be in a standing room only. And typically, if you want to get a solid seat for any of these shows, any live entertainment shows that are in a theater, we recommend getting to the theater 30 to 45 minutes before the show, 30 minutes at the minimum, in order to get a good seat or a seat at all. It's not bad. It's definitely the Oasis Canteen, their take on a Long Island iced tea. It's like a berry version of Long Island iced tea. The tricky thing about this is that there's a lot of alcohol, but not a lot of taste of alcohol. So just be very aware. That is definitely a stronger drink. But the thing about here at Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular is that you can have food, you can have drink, whether you're in standing room or you're sitting down and enjoy your beverage. But if you are in standing room, you will be standing for around 30 minutes or so, unless you decide to exit, which there are exits on both sides. So let's enjoy the show. Oh man, I love the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular so much. Really because it reminds you of what Hollywood Studios or MGM Studios, like what their initial mission statement was, what they were always intended to be, was a peek behind the scenes of how they make movies in like a larger than life way. We are hitting our live entertainment streak right now because it's the middle of the day. It's currently 12:40 and we are rocking and rolling. So we hit Indiana Jones at noon. It's about a 30-minute show. I just stopped to take some pictures with Edna Mode because I've got my incredible shirt on today. But I think we're gonna head to the back here and we're gonna do Beauty and the Beast live on stage. They've got a 1 o'clock show. Beauty and the Beast live on stage is a retelling of the classic Beauty and the Beast animated movie with all of your favorite songs to Be Our Guest, Belle, Gaston, even the mob song. This approximately 25-minute show is actually the highest rated live entertainment show on property. I mean, it just absolutely bonkers. It's been here since the park opened. It is a Hollywood Studios, or I should say MGM Studios, staple. Every time I come out of that show, I'm just like filled with emotional feels. So I'm like, of course it is. I just love it's the music. Yeah, it's just gotta be the music. It really is just like pure nostalgia, just being thrown at you. It really is great. Who's here? Let's go. Gotta take a second to like put myself together. Okay, guys, just give me a second. We're gonna check out Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. Looks like their next show is in 15 minutes. Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy is a family-friendly show. We're able to sit in a theater and watch this really cool Lightning McQueen animatronic, kind of teach you everything there is to know about racing. Let's go get our ka-chow on. We are making great timing. Oh, so good. After this, we can probably even go see the Muppet Vision 3D. We're killing it. So good. All right, let's enjoy the show.
Smoke. There's no smoke. No smoke. Thanks, Mater.
All right, fine. Yes, Quincy, it's a very cute show. It's about Lightning McQueen, show you everything there is to know about racing in a simulator, especially having to do with teamwork and friendship, and you can't do it alone. And it's very sweet. And you still got about an hour before I initiate my time-saving hack. I think we go see one more show. So I think it might be time to head over to Muppet Courtyard for some Muppet Vision 3D. Now, as you can see, all of these shows or live entertainment things that I have done in the middle of the day, they've had next to zero wait. Obviously, you have to wait a little bit, for the show to actually start, but you're seated, everything is fine. I'm not waiting in any lines for these shows in the middle of the day. That way you can hit up all of the rides that you want to in the morning for hopefully lower weights, and all the rides that you want to in the evening for hopefully lower weights. The goal is low weights all day, baby. It was a full house. It was a super duper full house. It's crazy. I'm saying, it's a busy day when Muppet Vision 3D and every single live entertainment show, they are all just like, if you're not there on time, you're not getting in. There's no way. But it was really cool to see a full house from Muppet Vision 3D, just like laughing at jokes that have been around for such a long time. It's a glorious 3-hour finale. You got a minute and a half, and then laughter just from every facet of that theater. It was really, really cool, and just to see that collective joy. But now it's officially time to eat, and we're gonna use my hack that saves some time. Now, it's not really a cheat because the rules were don't use Genie Plus, and I am not using Genie Plus at all. However, I did make a dining reservation. Because I knew I was going to be moving and grooving from show to ride to ride to ride to ride to show, trying to get everything done without Genie Plus, I knew that I wanted to have at least one solid meal. Snacks are great, and snacks definitely get you through, but I've been working up an appetite, so I wanted to get at least one solid meal. So what I've decided to do is purchase a Fantasmic dining package. And what that means is that there are 4 different restaurants available with this Fantasmic dining package. There's Mama Melrose, which is Italian food. There's Sci-Fi Dine-In, which is burgers and American food. There's Hollywood and Vine, which is a buffet. And there's the Brown Derby, which is more of a elevated food, like Cobb salad, really nice cocktails, things like that. Now, typically when you purchase one of these dining packages, it's going to be a prefix menu around $60. But it will tell you based on what location you're purchasing the Fantasmic dining package for, what the price range is going to be. I actually went with the Sci-Fi Dine-In just because I love the ambiance. The food's, not always the best, but I just love the ambiance inside Sci-Fi Dine-In, and it was the cheapest. It said anywhere between $35 to $60 as opposed to the rest of them actually said $60 and above. Now, even though Fantasmic is at night, this does not have to be a nighttime dining package. I'm doing mine for 3 o'clock at lunch. I saw one as available as early as 11:20. So you're gonna go in, you're gonna eat, you're gonna enjoy your meal, but then they're gonna give you a voucher for priority seating for Fantasmic. For this one, it happens to be the first showing. So it'll tell you what your Fantasmic dining package, which show is included. For this one, for the 3 o'clock at Sci-Fi Dine-In, it's telling me that it's for the very first showing, the 8:30 showing of Fantasmic. They're going to give me a voucher. I'll get priority seating, and that means I'm not going to have to wait in the hour to 2 hour wait to get a good seat at Fantasmic, which is going to save so much time. So let's go get some food at Sci-Fi Dine-In. Let's go. The Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater restaurant is supposed to simulate a drive-in. So basically you have the option of sitting in a car or maybe tables around, but it's nighttime, it's a drive-in. They're playing old-time like clips from movies. I'm talking about black and white movies or even some like old horror flicks. But it's very drive-in type food, like milkshakes, burgers, onion rings. The reason I love to come here is just the vibes and the ambiance. I just love it in here so much. It can be kind of dark, heads up, just because it is supposed to simulate a nighttime drive-in experience, so it can be kind of dark, but I just think it's fun and really cool. I didn't want to do a whole bunch of reviewing inside of Sci-Fi Dine-In just because the atmosphere in there is very quiet. I figured I'd write down all of my thoughts about my experience and share them with you here now. So here we go. Everything that's included is soft drinks, either one appetizer or dessert, and then one entree. Because I've eaten at Sci-Fi Dine-In before, I wanted to go off the beaten path a little bit, so I tried 2 things that I had never had before. The first was a black garlic Caesar salad. That's petite romaine lettuce with grilled artichoke hearts, chopped applewood smoked bacon, shaved Parmesan topped with a house-made black garlic Caesar dressing, and served with a toasted garlic crostini. The black garlic Caesar salad was okay. There were huge chunks of romaine lettuce. You had to really, really go to town on and chop it up for it to be enjoyable at all. But the black garlic Caesar dressing was interesting. It was like Caesar with a little bit of garlic, with a little bit of, it was like a sweetness to it, like a balsamic. So overall, it was okay, but the garlic crostini on point. Love a good garlic crostini. Then I asked for the feature film burger. Basically, it's a rotating burger. You have to ask your server, hey, what is the feature film burger today? They're gonna say, well, it's this, or it's this, or it's this. It's a rotating burger. Sometimes it's new, sometimes it's maybe something in rotation. I would always recommend asking because you never know what you're gonna get. It could be something that's totally up your alley. But if it's not, that's okay. There are other things on the menu instead. It was a surf and turf burger. So on it was a shrimp and crab cake, a beef patty, chipotle sauce, pepper jack cheese, grilled onions, tomato, and arugula. And man, was this burger complex and also not at all. Now, I want to preface that I liked the burger. I was like, oh, this is a really flavorful burger. However, because there was so much going on, it was really hard to taste any distinct flavors. I would have loved to have them add some sort of a kick to it, some sort of spice, I don't know, anything at all. But overall, it was an okay experience. Remember, if you're eating at Sci-Fi Dine-In, you're going for the ambiance. You're going for the vibes of the dine-in, not really the food. And that's okay. But now, I have a voucher for Fantasmic, which means I can go ride rides, I can continue to see shows until 30 minutes before Fantasmic, as opposed to 2 hours before Fantasmic. A super win. All in all, with everything included, my one appetizer, my soft drink, and my entree, my specialty entree, it was $49 before tax, so not bad. Definitely less expensive than the Brown Derby and some of the other options that you have for the Fantasmic dining package. All right, I feel replenished. Now what is next? We are making excellent time. We have 4 hours until we have to be ready for Fantasmic. And I've got some other great news. Star Tours is actually back up and running. I asked the cast member and they said in a crazy chain of events, they were able to get whatever needed to be fixed, and now it is back up and running for guests. And while I was eating dinner, it went from a 0-minute wait to a 50-minute wait. So it is currently 4:10. There's a 4:30 Frozen Ever After show. So while we let our food settle, let's go check out Anna and Elsa and Frozen Sing-Along Celebration, and then we'll go hit up some more rides before Fantasmic. We are nailing this no Genie Plus situation. The Frozen Sing-Along Celebration is a 30-minute show where you, Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, and 2 really, really funny narrators sing your favorite songs from Frozen and invite you to sing along while they play sections of the actual movie with the words on the bottom of the screen. That way you can easily sing along. In my opinion, the narrators are the best part of the show, just because they add each different actor that plays these roles. They add so many, they're their own flavor to it. They add so many of their own individual jokes that you never know what you're gonna get.
Oh my gosh, I need some other nets because you're a hottie. Hello.
So we're actually getting down to some of the attractions that are that we're gonna have to wait in line for no matter what, especially because, you know, we still have 3 hours until we hit Fantasmic. And technically, yeah, we can go grab a snack, go shopping, but the lines right now, they've lowered a little bit because we're getting to the evening. So Smuggler's Run, which is in Galaxy's Edge, is now a 40-minute wait, but I'm gonna see if we can do there. That's the lowest wait that it's been all day today. But I'm gonna hop in their single riders line and hopefully hit at least maybe a 15-minute wait. Smuggler's Run single rider line is usually a lot shorter than the standby for Smuggler's Run. So into Galaxy's Edge we go. Now, Smuggler's Run is a motion simulator attraction where you hop in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon and you actually control what your spaceship does, what the Millennium Falcon does. You have different roles that are assigned to you: pilot, engineer, gunner, and the 6 of you are working together to complete this mission. Now here's the thing about the single rider line. Now 9 times out of 10, if you're here in the single rider line, you'll probably be given the last position, which is the engineer, which is usually at the back of the cockpit. And I know a lot of people, you know, look at this, that we're walking on. A lot of people want the pilot because it's cool to fly the Millennium Falcon. I get it. That's definitely a walk on, that's for sure. Just like that, we super lucked out. There happened to be a party of 2 in the standby line right before I was called, which means I got to be a gunner, which rarely ever happens. Now I'm making a quick jump outside of Galaxy's Edge. It's not time to ride Rise of the Resistance yet. I think I'm gonna wait until after Fantasmic to do that. But I refuse to ride Alien Swirling Saucer if it's more than 30 minutes. I saw it is 25 minutes. Right when I got off of Smuggler's Run. I'm still hoping it's 25 minutes because that is an acceptable time. I mean, it's still a little long, but an acceptable time for me to wait for Alien Swirling Saucers. It is still 25 minutes. I accept this. Now, I'm sorry to say this, Fry Bucket, but this is always a must skip for me. It's something similar that you can find at a carnival, and I'm always a person to skip those rides. It is very important for younger ones. Absolutely, 1000%. This is great. You still need to be 32 inches to ride. I can already hear the comments going, oh, for someone who doesn't like Alien Swirling Saucer, you should smile a lot on it. Just because it's not my favorite ride doesn't mean I'm allergic to fun. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Currently it says Star Tours is a 45-minute wait. That's a little more than I would like to wait for Star Tours. But at this point, beggars can't be choosers. So I think my goal is Star Tours, then have a nice beverage before Fantasmic. Because, you know, just because I have a challenge doesn't mean I can't do things the way that I want to do them. Then we'll watch Fantasmic. It'll be my personally first time watching Fantasmic since it has come back. Now my team at AllEars has had many opportunities, but because of my night schedule with my previous job, the Galactic Star Cruiser, I wasn't able to make it. So this is very exciting for me and emotional, and we can talk about it the closer we get to it. But first, Star Tours. All right, we've made it to Star Tours. Star Tours is another motion simulator attraction. Oh, 40. Okay, that's better than 45. And it really is supposed to be a tour through the stars, different planets. But C-3PO ends up finding his way to the captain's seat, the driver's seat. The interesting about this attraction is that there are a bunch of different scenes that rotate depending on when you ride it. So sometimes you could be battling against Darth Vader. Sometimes you're on Kashyyyk and there are a bunch of, you know, Wookiee around you. That was wild. Star Tours isn't my absolute favorite ride here at Hollywood Studios, but sitting on the outsides, like I sat all the way on the right-hand side, and it was shaking me around like crazy. So the way Star Tours works, how like the ride mechanism, it's like a joystick. So the ride vehicle is sitting on top of a joystick, and so all the movement comes from the center. So that way, if you're sitting closer to the center of the ride vehicle, the smoother it's gonna be. But if you're sitting towards the front or the side, the more kind of wild and chaotic it's gonna be. And sitting all the way to the side, I felt every single flinch and movement. I was like, are we okay, y'all? We have a full hour before we need to be ready for Fantasmic. So we've got time. Fortunately, we can't get in line for Toy Story Mania because that line is 75 minutes currently. And I have a feeling it's definitely gonna go down within the next 2 hours. Doesn't matter because we need to be ready for Fantasmic at 8 o'clock and that would be past our time. We would miss Fantasmic. So all that's left is to grab a cocktail and wait for Fantasmic. Oh, I could not be more ridiculously excited. Woo! My favorite place that I like to go to for a drink, for like a nicer drink at the end of the night, not just prime time lounge or anything like that where you can get a cheap drink. I like to go to the Brown Derby Lounge where, what is this? It's in Manhattan. To go. Now, typically, I am wholeheartedly against anything that should be in a martini glass in a plastic cup, but it's to go, so I'll forgive it. But honestly, it's a solid drink, and Brown Derby they really do. They make some solid cocktails, not just drinks. We'll call them cocktails. All right, so they took my ticket, they ripped it in half. We need to go up to the white dining packages area, and they will tell us where we can sit. Guys, we're here. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. Breathe. 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 Wow. Okay, I had to compose myself for a second there. Fantasmic is just pure artistry. It's every single medium that Disney does best. You know, it's every single medium put together in this like crazy show. Live performers, music, stunts, characters, fireworks, lasers, special effects. absolutely bonkers. It's great storytelling. There's conflict. It literally says, hey, remember your childhood? Here it is, but like elevated to the millionth degree just because of how it's presented. It's so good. It's the best nighttime spectacular on property. As much as I love the song Happily Ever After, I do. I really do. I love that fireworks show, but for the Fantasmic will always and forever have my heart. It just will. All right, let's talk about some quick tips for Fantasmic. If you're getting the dining package, the priority seating is going to be the best section in the house. It's the Mickey section. It's the middle section. This is the section that everybody literally wants to sit in, and it is roped off for dining reservations. Now, when you are getting your seat, you'll see a bunch of snack stands and, drink stands. Absolutely, they're there for your convenience. They've got popcorn, corn dog nuggets, nachos, Mickey pretzels, all the above. They've got non-alcoholic beverages, alcoholic beverages. They've got it all. However, get your seat first, because even though you might be first in line, they're not going to say, well, this person was first in line. Well, but you stopped the snack cart first. So go get your seat, have your party reserve the rest of your seat, then have someone from your party go and get your snacks or your drinks or whatever you're looking for. It is currently 9:10. We still have 2 more rides to hit. We've got Toy Story Mania and Rise of the Resistance. The park closes at 10:30, so we're definitely gonna have time to hit them both. Currently, Rise of the Resistance is 70 minutes. Toy Story Mania is 40 minutes. I still think Rise of the Resistance has the opportunity to go down even further because Fantasmic has another showing tonight. So I think we should hit Toy Story Mania, and then as our last ride of the night, Rise of the Resistance. Again, this is always a risk because Rise of the Resistance could break down, but it's a calculated risk, and I'm gonna do it. Why did I walk this way? I was gushing about Fantasmic and I wasn't thinking. What a mistake. It's okay. Fantasmic, you deserve a gush from time to time. All right, Midway Mania. Here we go. Second to last ride of the night. Let's make it happen. It says 45 minutes. I believe it to be shorter. All right, we made it. Not bad at all. What did I get? 164,000. I did not do well. I was trying to film, don't judge me. Okay, we have one final attraction to do, and that is Rise the Resistance. It says it's currently a 60-minute wait, which is definitely not bad for Rise the Resistance, as opposed to the 200-something minute wait it was around 2 o'clock this afternoon. So before I get on the very last ride of the night, the thing that I'll say is, during this entire experiment about not using Genie Plus all day, for Hollywood Studios, it is entirely possible to not use Genie Plus and do every single thing, show, ride, even have a nice lunch and a couple cocktails. It is absolutely doable. However, is it a much longer day and a tad more stressful? Absolutely. I was zigzagging all over the park. I was doing a lot of calculated risks the entire time. So is it possible? Yes. Is it a tad more stressful? Yes. But stress over money? I mean, that's whatever suits you and your family the best. So very long day, but overall it was a really good day. And yes, you can do Hollywood Studios without using Genie Plus. I feel good about today. Thank you so much for coming along with me. What a long day, but I had a blast. I hope you guys had fun. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Now go watch Breedlove attempt a no phone day. That means no wait times, no mobile order, no My Disney experience at all. No phone whatsoever. Good luck to that. Bye.